Now is his chance to really impress. But it won't be easy.
I wish I could fly like the birds in the sky.
Hey, Brandon. I'm going to be going on a date, so Jenny will be babysitting you again.
Jenny? She's only a year older than me. Also, you actually got a date?
It's actually a pity date, really. Oh, and me and Jenny decided it would be cool if you stayed at her house.
Really? Why?
Because the last time she babysat you, the house was somehow a mess.
Yeah. About that. Well, alright. At least it won't be that bad.
Why, hello there, young boy. Welcome to this heavenly paradise we call home.
When did you become all hippie-like all of a sudden, Jenny? Also, did you do something with your eyes?
Let me take this, big sis. That was my older sister, Ellie. She can be, well...
A little bit too into the new age stuff?
Yep. So you want me to get you something to eat?
Sure. What do you have?
We have chicken sandwiches, roast duck, turkey burgers, fowl nuggets, pigeon pie, blackbird soup, and ostrich eyes. Though you'll have to eat them cold, as Dad is a real stickler about us using the microwave and oven. Did you not like the suggestions?
So many birds killed. So many birds killed.
I guess we can order takeout.
I say we should order from Greeny McGreens. They have the most delectable plant-based food in the world.
You mean they have the most untastable milquetoast food ever known to man?
Oh, you and your jokes, Jenny. Hey there, Darcy. Ready for the sleepover at your house?
Yeah, about that. The party will now be held at your house.
Good joke, Darcy.
This isn't a joke, Ellie. My mom lost her wedding ring, and she's looking all over the house to find it. Especially since she doesn't feel like going outside without showing off to people that she's a married woman.
Couldn't Kelly throw the slumber party instead?
Her house is being fumigated due to a rattlesnake infestation.
What about Holly?
Her mom doesn't want any guests in the house after the last time we were there and accidentally threw a big house party.
Miri?
She doesn't want anyone trying to go up to her room since she's a private person. Sorry, but the decision has already been made by me and the other girls. You're gonna be the one holding the slumber party.
You see, my younger sis Jenny is babysitting a boy named Brandon, and you know we can't let people know about our secret.
Well, just send him upstairs while we'll have the slumber party in the living room.
Can't we just reschedule the slumber party?
No way, Ellie. We've been planning for this big night for weeks, and it will take another few weeks more to plan another one, especially since we have a lot of assignments right now.
All right. I'll allow the slumber party to be thrown here. Hey, Jenny, we need to talk. So you see, we can't have another person know about the secret between me and the girls.
I know about you and the girls' secret.
Well, you're my sister. That's different.
Yeah, I know. I'll send Brandon to my room. I have a bunch of Mario games in my room. I mean, what kid his age doesn't love Mario?
Wait, did you say a bunch of Mario games in your room? I'm in!
Well, that went easier than expected. I think that's for you, sis.
Welcome, everyone, to our home.
This better be some rad awesome party, Ellie.
Oh, this party will be, as you put it, rad. Or as I would say, groovy.
I'll just be on my phone while I'm here.
Got myself a great stack of food in this bag.
Man, these old Mario games are super lame! Her parents must be way too cheap to buy her newer Mario games. What the hell was that?
I guess I still haven't gotten the hang of my fire powers yet.
I don't know. That ceiling kind of looks better with a wrecked hole. Think you could do it again?
What on earth is going on here?
Holly busted your ceiling with her fire powers.
Wait, what?
Well, Darcy only brought frozen foods, and since we can't use the oven, the only way to eat them was for me to use my fireball powers to heat them up. But it looks like I still need to get the hang of my power.
Well, excuse me for having parents so cheap that they'll only give me enough money to buy frozen food instead of the fresh or takeout kind.
Well, you have to fix it before my parents come home. Since we don't have a ladder, you'll have to use your flying powers to get up to past the ceiling, Kelly.
Oh, crap.
And Darcy, since we don't have any plaster, you'll have to turn into a bucket of plaster.
Nah, no way. There is no way I'm going to turn into a bucket full of plaster. I don't know how you talked me into this.
This really bites.
Hey guys, I'm coming down to see if you guys are safe.
Quick, Miri! Stall Brandon!
Yep. Working on it.
Also, what was with the fire through the
Kitchen oven. The kitchen oven blew up and shot up balls of fire.
But Jenny's parents have forbidden anyone tonight from using the oven.
Unfortunately, the girls didn't listen and set the temp too high because they were way too hungry. No one was harmed, thankfully.
That makes sense, I guess. Well, I best be going back upstairs.
Well, that went easier than expected.
You know, if Jenny's parents weren't such a stickler for anyone using the oven, this wouldn't have happened. Wait, isn't the living room the one right below Jenny's bedroom?
Well, at least I'm halfway there now.
Holy crap! Are you actually flying?
Sorry about freezing you, Brandon.
Sis, I think we have to tell Brandon the truth. Just as long as he promises not to tell anyone.
Okay, we'll tell him.
He better not tell, because if he does, I'll pile drive him till next year.
Don't worry, I'll try to make sure he doesn't tell anyone else. But before that, please unfreeze Brandon, Holly.
Well, here's hoping he doesn't melt with the ice.
Well, as you can see, Brandon...
You guys have superpowers.
Well, yeah, but I know you're wondering how we got these powers.
Science lab accident.
Not necessarily. You see, Brandon, me and the girls are comic book junkies. One day we were on a field trip to a museum that me and the girls found to be an absolute snorefest. So Kelly coerced us into ditching the field trip.
Surprised someone like you would ditch a field trip.
Well, if there's one thing Kelly's good at, aside from flying, is being very persuasive.
What can I say? I have my charms.
I don't see it, but okay.
The fact that I ditched the school trip still haunts my nightmares to this very day. But back to the point. We all went into the cave, but then we stumbled upon a toxic lake that we later found out was rumored to be dumped by Mayor Blakely. And then, minutes later, we found out we had superpowers. Me with ice freezing powers, Kelly with flight, Holly with shooting fireballs, Miri with super speed, and Darcy with the power to turn into inanimate objects.
I had to read The Inanimate Kid, ironically.
Wait a minute. Are you implying that reading a comic also gives you superpowers?
Oh, definitely. Since we were all reading comics during our time at the cave, and the protagonists of those comics had the same powers that we have, it's actually been happening to quite a lot of people in this town lately. Comic book companies have even been banking on this phenomenon for good PR to boost sales.
Wow, that's really cool! You guys should be real superheroes, fighting off bad guys and saving the day!
We thought about that, but we didn't want to wear silly and sometimes skimpy costumes to hide our identity.
And I guess the government would be after you if you didn't hide your identity.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, makes sense. Still, having a superpower sounds so cool! I just want to know, where is the cave located?
It's a straight 15-minute walk from the town museum. But if you're asking because you want to gain superpowers, you're out of luck.
What? You think I was asking just so I could go to the cave and get superpowers from the toxic waste? Why would you think I'd do something like that? But what was it you were saying about it being bad luck?
Well, the local authorities found out about it, and the toxic waste was cleaned up.
When did this happen exactly?
Exactly 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, huh? This gives me an idea.
What idea?
Oh, French narrator, do your thing!
Wait, what? Who are you talking?
The next day.
There's no way I'm taking you back to 2 weeks ago just so you can get the power of flight from toxic waste in a deep, dark cave.
I'll give you the unreleased album from Nellie Nella. Plus, I'll throw in a poster of Nellie Nella, signed by Nellie herself.
Don't know why you think I'll take those, since I don't even like Nellie Nella. Then again, my sister Amber will love the heck out of those.
You mean you'll love the heck out of those? I don't even like Nellie Nella. I think her music is honestly trash. You, on the other hand, love her.
Okay, I'll take you back in time.
Great! French narrator, you know what to do again.
Yes, I know. 2.5 weeks before.
You got 5 minutes, Brandon.
Well, here it is. I'll finally get the power to fly like the birds in the sky, thanks to this issue of Bird Boy. Well, here goes nothing. Where am I?
You're at the hospital, Brandon.
After you came back from the past, me and Ellie were walking home from the ice rink, and we both saw you feeling really poorly before you quickly collapsed on the ground.
How did you know I went back to the past?
Jacob told us once we got here.
Oh, so I guess you had to tell more people about your secret watch, Jacob.
Unfortunately, yes.
Still beats telling more people that you have superpowers.
You better not spill the beans, Jacob, or else.
I won't!
So I'm guessing the toxic waste I jumped in didn't give me superpowers?
Nope. You're just one of many people whose body was rejected in terms of getting superpowers. So the cells in your body are heavily fighting back whatever chemical your body was exposed to, hence you being sick.
I guess I'll never get superpowers, let alone fly like the birds in the sky.
Even if you don't have superpowers or never will get superpowers, you still have something special to you.
Like what?
Well, not many people can say that they have a friend that has the power to go back in time, along with hanging out with a bunch of people with superpowers, along with having a sister who can create a bunch of inventions.
Now that you mention it, you're not wrong. I guess I am lucky now that I think about it. And heck, I can always fly on top of Kelly.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big no from me.
Well, hopefully the university will give Gina more benefits so she can make the flying machine I've been hoping her to make for so long. Speaking of which, where is she?
Stuck in traffic.
There was a big fight between Super Dude and Dinah Girl, and it was awesome. Destructive, but awesome.
Hello there. Visiting time is now over.
Well, see ya, Brandon.
Get well and better soon.
Hope you don't make it to heaven, or that other place.
What other place? Oh, that other place.
Brandon!
You're finally here, sis.
I heard what happened. Why on earth would you ever think to jump into toxic waste?
Hey. Visiting times are over, miss.
I'm his sister.
Listen, I do not make the rules here. Visiting times are over.
Yeah, but...
Security, throw this woman out.
French narrator, you know what to do.
Yeah, the end.